Let's finish him up. Gets 2. Gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow!
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The wide swing by 1, 2, 4, me 1, 4, me none!
Hello, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson.
My name is Ian Hufford, also known as Magic Ninja.
Yep. And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So today is the premiere of our Smash Brothers team. I know you are all very excited about it. We're really excited about it. We have already had a great start to our fall 2024 season as our Valorant team had a great victory yesterday over Wayne State. So now we're going to see how the Pioneers do against Seton Hill University in the NECC.
Yes, I'm very excited for this. Like you said before, Valorant played yesterday, losing map 1, coming back, winning maps 2 and 3 for a 2-1 victory. I played 1 in that game. This is a very great team, but I'm very happy, very excited to play some Smash Bros. Today.
Yeah, so they've been working really hard. So let's take a look at the roster for the Smash Brothers team. They have quite the lineup here, and I believe that Junior Peyton Angle Ginger Ale will be leading off for the first round here. But I don't know the exact order of everyone's going to be playing. I do believe that Junior Corey McFan, C4 Gamers, going to be playing. It's actually new to the Smash Brothers team, so it'll be interesting to see what he plays and how he does in his first match on the Smash team. We'll also have Junior Mason Rice Cheshire playing, and I believe also Senior Ryan Boggs Kinky Dinky will be playing. But we'll kind of have to see how things go. But I believe that'll be the first 4. But when we get to game 2, we might change it up a little bit. Everyone is on one roster, so anyone can play in this 4v4 crew battle. And of course, you got to give shout out to our head coach, Derek Games Grump.
The Smash team with the most attention this year, I believe, correct me if I am wrong, they had the most signups and they have the biggest roster right now. Mm-hmm. So big, in fact, that we were thinking about splitting it into 2 teams, but here we are with 1 team right now. Yeah. A very explosive lineup. Peyton going to have to come out and make a statement here. A statement first stock, get some momentum going, and maybe we'll see how the rest of this plays out.
Yep. So let's go over a couple of quick announcements while we are getting things set up. So first of all, right now, let's go over the schedule for the Smash team. Just so you can see, because we are in the NECC, we're not part of the JLC or NACE this year, so that does mean the schedule is going to be a little bit different. Smash matches will be on Tuesdays instead of Thursdays and Saturdays, so you can see we're going to be playing pretty much every Tuesday between now and early November. So like next week we'll be playing against Widener University. We'll have matches basically. I think there is 1 bye week in the middle of October. So you will not have a match on October 22nd, but they have 6 matches, and if they do well, then there are playoff potentials in the divisions. So what's great about NECC is there are a variety of divisions. For most of the titles, it has been based on your ranks. Now, of course, with Smash, the ranks are a little hard to calculate compared to other titles. So the divisions are based more on region rather than rank, but we will still see how the Smash team performs. A couple other quick reminders. So, we are always looking for more students for our esports program. We are recruiting recruits for fall of 2025. We do have our titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Smash Brothers, and Valorant. Of course, we have our esports facility here. You've been seeing shots of that during our pre-streams.
Yep.
We have coaches for several of our titles. There are opportunities for students to be involved, whether it's shoutcasting, whether it's helping us with social media, whether it's doing some coaching as themselves. But there's a variety of ways to be involved. And of course, there are scholarships available to be a part of the program. All you have to do is go to our link tree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to how to sign up for the tryout. It has links to our social media channels that you can follow. So it has everything you need to learn more about the program.
I actually was recruited for Valorant from here. I got a flyer at my high school and saw it, and I was like, all right, you know what? They're doing online tryouts. Why not? I met Matt. I met Coach Derek. They were very friendly, and I was like, you know what? This could be a good place for me. So this is a very good school, very small school, but with a big, I would say, energy for esports. They take it very seriously here, and it is a very good program, and it has a lot of potential.
Yeah. Now, speaking of tryouts, we are doing our tryouts this year just a little bit differently. We still will have the in-person tryouts during a couple of the admission open houses. So, for instance, our next in-person tryouts will be on Saturday, November 2nd. So if you are a high school senior or a college transfer and planning to visit the campus for that open house, you can do your tryout here. While you're visiting, you can come check out our facility, meet with some of the students and our coach, and we could try you out while you're in person. Now, if you're not able to come to any of our open house events, we do have online tryouts. But the thing that's going to be different is we're kind of doing rolling tryouts. Instead of having specific dates for those online tryouts like we did last year, where it was like a specific day every month, we are just kind of scheduling them at any time of your convenience. So when you fill out the tryout form, you select online, and our head coach, Derek Games, will be reaching out to you to schedule when you want to do the tryout, whether you want to do it the following day, following week, following month, but we can come up with a time that works for you. So now our online tryouts are more flexible rather than being on specific days. And of course, to do the trial process, you need to fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit, schedule the trial at bit.ly/mcesporttryouts, and then join our Discord server at bit.ly/pyodiscord. The QR codes are up on your screen. And it looks like we are getting things set for the arena. I don't think we need to go there just yet, but we should be starting soon. I'm going to try to squeeze in one more announcement before we get to it. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for following. We have over 750 followers right now. We do appreciate that. We appreciate your subscriptions. We air everything for free, but the subscription revenue does help support our program and does provide opportunities for our students. So for instance, the fundraising we did last year has helped us raise enough so we can purchase some computers for our students. It's also helped us with, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but some of you might have seen, well, some of you may have seen this during the Valorant match yesterday, but we got some new jerseys. In fact, Ian, if you want to show off that jersey real quick, we'll come back here. But we got this new look for our esports jerseys, and we're able to get those because of your support. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to go back to the other one here, but thank you for that. So I'm going to probably double check something with the team, but basically your subscriptions do have an impact for our students. Now, if you're not able to actually subscribe, of course, there is Prime Gaming, which gives you some perks. It does seem like now Prime Gaming doesn't give as many of the cosmetic items from certain games, but you can still get free games. I was able to get, I think it was the Lego Lord of the Rings game for free.
Really?
Yes, I think that was available. So you can still get some free games through Prime Gaming, but it does give you a free sub that you can use every month. You just have to remember to renew it every 30 days. Now, of course, this month is September, which means if you wanted to do a paid sub, that I think it's on sale for 30%. So if you're a first-time subscriber, this is a great opportunity to help support the program at a much cheaper rate than the traditional cost for it. And of course, some of the perks that you get for subscribing would be the custom emotes on your screen, so you can kind of show your enthusiasm with the team. And of course, that free sub can be used to help support the program as well. All right, now it looks like there's some technical issues with joining the arena. So I'm going to try to check on it, make sure everything's okay. Ian, if you want to take over and talk a little bit about what's going on, or if we want, you can always go to a break if we need to. But I'm going to be right back as I try to see what's going on with the connection issue.
Honestly, obviously, as he keeps saying, we've been having a technical issue in the arena right now. But a little bit of a highlight here for Valorant. I play on the team. I was in the first match. I was Gecko. So the team's very staggering. We have a lot of potential. I'm very happy. This is a great program. Everybody's been very, very friendly. Matt and Coach Derek are very friendly, and the subs really do help. Everybody thinks that it's just like, oh, it's just another, like we're asking for money. This really has an impact on what happens in the program, and it can be everything. Oh, looks like we are in the arena. The arena has shown up. They're getting in right now. And I believe now we will be able to switch over to the arena here.
Yep. We'll just go ahead and hit smash left for now. We can always change it if we need to. But yeah, there was just a kind of a technical issue. Well, not really a technical issue. Just the lobby wasn't created yet. So of course that would do it. But we are in the lobby, so now we're just going to be waiting for everyone to get started. I don't know if we've already done the map picks and bans yet.
Those are every single round, every time a game gets finished, they have to repick the map bans. A little different from if you know how the map bans work in Overwatch, in Valorant, in R6.
Usually the way it works is you just kind of ban it, like one player bans a couple maps, the other player bans a couple maps, but then you get to pick a map. But then after every round, whoever lost the previous round gets to ban a couple of maps. Actually, no, I take that back. Whoever won gets to ban a couple of maps, but then who lost gets to choose the next map.
Yes.
So, but the other maps that were banned in the previous round are playable again. So it resets.
Yes. Corin here being picked by Ginger Ale, as we said originally. But for those of you who are new to Smash, if there are any newcomers, there will be some lingo that will be thrown around a little bit. Stuff such as footstools, almost ledge guarding, edge guarding. You sometimes will hear a tilt, an F tilt, or a side B. One of the ones that I do want to highlight is called edge guarding or ledge guarding. Basically, you throw whenever the opponent gets launched off of the stage, there are some characters that have moves that will be able to hit them and apply pressure off stage to try and take that stock. That is called edge guarding.
So we'll see. We can very well. It's a very core mechanic of the game of trying to get people off the platform. So I think we can definitely see Ginger Ale utilizing that.
Ginger Ale having a little bit of fun dancing right now with Calamari Incantation, the song being played right now, waiting as things go over. How about some of the rules? The NECC rules for those who do not know it, like how the stock system works?
It's not really any different than the 4v4 crew battles that we've had last year. But if this is your first time watching a crew battle, here's the way it works. So even though it's a 4v4, the rounds themselves are still 1v1. But the stocks are shared. That's why you see in the top of your screen that there are 12 stocks for both teams. So every player has 3 stocks. So when you play the game, it's whoever loses their 3 stocks is out. But here's the kicker. So when that first person is out, the next person on that team comes in. Whatever stocks you have remaining, if you win the round, that's what you have to start with in the next round. So let's say, for instance, Ginger Ale wins round 1, but maybe they lose a stock in that game. So when they start round 2, they will have to SD or jump off the platform and lose 1 stock before the round actually begins. So then it'll start 2 to 3.
Speaking of starting the round, Shoe Esports is in. They've selected Ginger Ale.
We don't know what they pick yet. We'll see when it actually starts. So just because that's the icon does not mean that's what they're playing. Because we know Ginger Ale's playing Corn, but obviously Seton Hill is not going to be playing Funky Kong. Funky Kong is not a playable character in Smash, although I would love to see Funky Kong be playable. He was one of my favorite characters in the whole TK Donkey Kong series.
I believe the map bans have come through as well. Which means they're going to play. Ginger Ale is going to play Corin versus Joker on Smashtown. I believe that is Smashtown.
Yep, it is going to be Smashville.
Smashville, my bad. Here we go.
I think it is, or maybe it's Town. I don't remember my maps.
It is Smashville. Here, a Joker and Corin again. Here we go.
Yeah, it's definitely Smashville. Yeah, it's already set. I've already got it set up here. Seton Hill's on the left.
Okay.
All right, they're gonna go straight into the. I think they're. Okay, here's what they're doing. Oh, never mind. I thought they were doing a quick button check. But Joker does strike first, but Warren does get a nice little counter.
13%, 20% here. Warren getting 20% with there on a punish from Joker. Let's see. The move of Joker still applying a little bit of damage there. One of Joker's main abilities is his ability to apply chip damage with his move. That aura that you saw him use. His neutral special is a gun, as all the memes have shown. Really not giving Esports really not giving Ginger Ale much room to breathe here. Ginger Ale making the best of it, and Esports the first one to get launched. That gauge in the bottom left filling up for Joker. Once that turns blue, Joker will have a super powered state. If you are familiar with the Persona series, then this is his, I guess, Persona.
Yep, so
Going a lot of pressure from Ginger Ale. 104.
yeah, a nice big hit there. Trying to go for the stun, doesn't connect. But at this point, we're both at 100%, so any big hit would get him into kill range for dropping a stock, but still pretty close here in damage. But we are seeing that Ginger Ale taking and a nice countered.
A nice counter.
But a huge, a nice knockout there by Ginger Ale against Seton Hill.
Very, very aggressive play style from Ginger Ale. Almost Ginger Ale is playing a kind of play style almost like a run and gun. Kind of hopping in, getting some damage, and hopping out. Not getting too greedy. A great move. Does not pick the best move there. Gets launched off. Marietta losing one stock. The landing on stage was unfortunate. I don't think that's what Ginger Ale was trying to go for. Esports back. Joker with his Persona out. We'll see how this round shakes up. A counter coming out from Joker. Punishing.
And we saw there on that last kill against Ginger Ale, a pretty common strategy is to use aerials to try to get the players off the platform to the side and then try to go for a big hit to launch them away.
The stun on coming in, the counter. Great counter from there. 2 counters in a row here, putting Joker in 115. Joker has his up special is a grappling hook, allowing him to grapple on stage, which is why you'll see many characters not try to go immediately to get up on the edge. As you can see what happened with Ginger Ale before, it's going to cause a punish. 137 here on Joker, 89 on Ginger Ale here. Joker back in his upgraded Persona form. Very well-made match here. Well-played match on both ends, and Ginger Ale is going to take the second. Back and forth there with the hits, a lot of dodges.
And even while Joker immediately strikes back, only taking 8% damage, so now they're both down to their last stock. So it's going to be up to Ginger Ale to try to get that damage in before Persona kicks in. We already see that meter at about over 50%, so Joker's looking to try to get that Persona to see if he can finish off Ginger Ale. So Ginger Ale is playing against the clock. And speaking of that, it is a timed event, about a little less than 3.5 minutes to go.
Persona is up here. Here we go, 71% on Joker. This is when the match begins. A counter coming out. Ginger Ale has played very smart here. Reflected. Unfortunate.
And Ginger Ale's gonna be knocked out. It's just that Persona that we were talking about was just able to knock them out. That deflect there did not help either. So, but it's still very close. Pioneers are not out of this at all. It's just a 1 stock differential. So we're going to see who comes in next to the Pioneers. So what will happen now is Seton Hill will get to ban 3 maps that are from the playable set. Because you can't just pick any of the maps when there are only some that are allowed in competition. And then Marietta will decide who the next map will be. And now we're going to see Kinku Dinku coming in for the Pioneers. We'll see what he decides to go with. He's played a lot of Roy, but he also has been playing Terry lately. So it looks like he's going to go with the Terry. Because here's the other thing about the crew battles is, even though Seton Hill won that first round, that player has to stick with Joker. He cannot. They can't change the character.
Really?
Yeah, until that character's out.
Okay.
So we know. So Kikadiki knows that he's going to be going up against the Joker, which only has 1 stock remaining. So the question is going to be, can he take out that Joker very quickly without dropping stocks? And then we'll be back to a 9-9 stock remaining for this round.
Small battlefield being picked, probably off the banning process here. And that last round, very quick out the gate. Ginger Ale putting a lot of pressure on Ginger Ale. Ginger Ale doing the best that they could. Honestly, that's not one to hang your head over. That was a very great showing for both teams here.
All right, here we go. We're going to see King Kong on the Terry. Now, Joker has to drop 2 stocks before starting the game. So we'll see him drop the stocks.
SD twice here.
And then they usually will taunt to let them know when they're ready. So they have to kind of wait until invincibility frames expire. So now they taunted, they're ready. So here we go. Joker's going to strike first.
Oh, the combo coming out from Joker here. He's playing very carefully here. Terry, a heavy hitter, a good combo character. If you know how to use, good shield there as it stops the combo. Looking out for a certain move. Dinku is here. Dinku is looking out for a certain move as the aura from Joker, it loses out pretty bad to shields and gives him a bad frame advantage here. The counter also losing out very bad. Persona is out, giving him his ability.
Ooh, that was so close, but he was able to recover, but still taking a lot of damage. 897 now to 50. He's able to use that power down to get back onto the field, trying to get some big combos onto that Joker. Persona's about to fade.
Persona out here. It's a pretty balanced matchup. We are waiting for Terry's go, which I am unfamiliar with. There's the go. And Shu Esports back with that.
But does get taken out while in go mode, so not going to be able to utilize that. Joker's still at 93%. Just needs to drop 1 stock here.
One good touch can kill Joker. A nice little combo there. And Joker's still up. He's still alive. It's still anyone's game right now.
It's like he could have tried to go for the kill there, but it's just way too risky because if it did not connect, he would have dropped himself because he doesn't have the same recovery compared to like Torrent.
Yes. Esports, and there it is.
A great kick. And only dropping 1 stock, not too bad. So it's still a 1 stock differential, but just able to take out that Joker.
Okay.
So great job there by Kinky Dinku.
Very great showing for both teams right now. This is a nail biter. We're on the edge of our seats here in the booth. Very fun. This is peak Smash Bros right here.
Alright, so now Marietta will get to ban 3 maps. So right now Kinky Dinku is kind of looking over and letting Derek know what he does not want to go up against. And Seton Hill will get to choose the map from what's left over. But what we won't know until the match, actually the round starts, is who will Kinky Dinku play against.
Exactly. Terry, a great pick. Like I said, heavy hitter. But most of his moves have a long end time. The end frames are not as quickly, leaving him a little more vulnerable. I believe, this is just my opinion, he will try to go for a stage that is a little wider. The platform's giving a little bit of a disadvantage here for Terry. However, Terry's up B, how about that you keep seeing me do, goes at an angle that is pretty easy to predict, but very quick. I would not be surprised here if we see a Mii Brawler, which is legal, or Steve, which is also legal in this league.
Yeah. The thing with Mii Brawlers, if they choose to go with any of the Mii characters, they have to let the other team let us know what the movesets are. Because you can choose all those movesets, going in blind would not be fair. So I haven't seen too many Miis, but we're going to see a Little Mac. This is interesting because technically speaking, Little Mac has been kind of lower on the tier list. He hits hard, but his biggest weakness is recovery.
Yes.
So
two brawlers from 2 different fighting games here. I don't know if you can call Punch Out a fighting game. Both arcade games though. And it gets over. Neutral B going out. Playing very aggressively. A Little Mac's dash speed is one of the fastest. He has one of the better turn speeds in this game. Trying to bait things out here with that shield. And one more thing that we will throw around here, because we have a Little Mac, is something called Super Armor, which is a period of time where a character, yes, can get hit, but will withstand the hit and complete the combo. all of Little Mac's abilities, all of his smash attacks, which is where you see him charge up, had super armor. And there, that sound that you heard with the shield was called a parry. You time it perfectly. KO punch coming online for Little Mac. One of the biggest moves that he has. They kill a lot.
It's just an instant KO, and we saw that Little Mac just making quick work of Kinkadinku. Because the thing with Little Mac is he has no recovery, but he hits like a truck, so you have to dodge his bunches, and unfortunately Kinkadinku was not able to do so, not able to dodge that B button, which is an instant KO.
Yes, a very, like Matt said, heavy hitter, hard to master, not the best when it comes to recovery as well.
It was a good matchup against Terry just because Terry does not have the mobility that other characters do. But now we're going to see C4 Gamer debuting in his first Bash match. I know he likes to play Sonic and Sora. And
we're gonna see my favorite game series coming out, Sora. Which skin though? I believe it's the final form Sora skin here. Sora, a relatively new addition to the roster, a very aggressive character if you know how to play him. His moveset being dripped from the both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, his Sonic Blade being his side special, his arsenal of spells being his neutral B, and then I believe it's Rising Hurricane for his up special with a counter being his down special. As you saw, most counters reflect projectiles. The unique thing about Sora's counter is that if it's a melee hit, there's a bit of a window before it gets hit. If it's a projectile, it's an instantaneous hit. So C4 Gamer very well aware of that. Pokemon Stadium 2 being the map pick here. And I do not think Shu Esports did take any stocks. They did not lose any stocks.
Drop anything. So I mean, it's very. Yeah, Marietta has 6 stocks remaining. Seton Hill has 9. Yeah, so it's going to be right at the word go. They're going to go at each other. So can C4 Gamer use the kind of floatiness from Sora to dodge the attacks from the Little Mac?
Little Mac has to respect that down B here. And it's a very quick game out. It's very quick. Blocking the fire. Sonic Blade coming out, giving him at 17. Hurricane Blast not connecting here. Thundaga out, getting the Little Mac there. He has to respect Blizzaga. And that is going to be a hit. Blocking. Dude, this Little Mac is just waiting and running away there from. Said there. A quick hit there. 47 here. As you can see there, C4 Gamer trying to go for the confirm, does not get it. And he won't get out of a combo, blocks on the fire here. This is a very quick and very quickly well-played match. The super armor coming in handy there for Little Mac. The range of Sora also a big factor as Little Mac needs to get close.
Yeah, this is going to be very scary because KO is now enabled, so C4 Gamer needs to dodge that. Otherwise, he's going to drop another stock very quickly.
Oh, very smart play there to get out of there. A parry coming in, KO, punch.
And that is what I was talking about. It's just an instant KO. Doesn't matter how much health you have remaining. C4 Gamer already down to his last stock. And we're seeing this Little Mac is able to do a lot of reading on the team. He's able to predict what C4 Gamer is going to do.
Intuition, a big part of any gamer's playbook, no matter the game. And it looks, and both Smash teams have that in spades. You saw that with the aerial counters from Ginger Ale. So at 105 here on the last stock, just waiting. Little Mac was waiting for that Sonic Blade, getting hit by the Thunder, by Thundaga here. And that is unfortunate. Very unfortunate there.
Another big uppercut. But the problem is, this Little Mac has yet to drop a stock.
They have to get off. They have to get this Little Mac off. It is not an uncommon practice to start out with the one person on your team that may not be the best to kind of poke at the enemy. Kirby coming out for Cheshire here. I've been watching him play Kirby. Kirby is a character that is really not as highly ranked. Again, like Little Mac. But if you know how to play Kirby, he is a what I call a matchup check here. Not many people play Kirby, so this will be an interesting round. Kirby versus Little Mac. No stocks taken.
Yeah, so this is the last player for Marietta for this first game. Cheshire has played Game & Watch a lot last year, trying out Kirby because he's not having a whole lot of luck with the Game & Watch. So we're going to have to see if Kirby can utilize the inhales, utilize some of his utility.
Yes.
It's going to be a very uphill battle for Cheshire. Having to take down 9 stocks, still not even knowing what the other 2 players for Seton Hill would even use.
It's been done. It has been done. A 6 stock lead from Seton Hill, but there is still hope. There is still hope. One of the reasons I think he will go Kirby instead of Game & Watch is because Little Mac is a melee fighter. One of Game & Watch's moves is Bucket, which takes projectiles. So here we go.
Yeah, but I don't think projectiles really do any good here, just because Little Mac does not have any
projectiles. Yes. I'll grab you and I'll throw you. A little bit of banter coming out. A quick little taunt there, signaling that they are ready. Button checks coming in. Yes, they are doing a quick button check here. And there we go. Match has started. Little Mac already applying some heavy pressure. Nice shield there. Just unfortunate. Kirby trying, if you were familiar with the Kirby series, that is one of his main moves, is the ability to copy. Be going down, up and down from Kirby, trying to bait some things out.
Well, depending on the opponent, it might not necessarily need to go with the copy. He's trying to go for it, but not getting it. But
there's the super armor we were talking about. A neutral B, not a move that we see a lot from in competitive Little Mac. Again, Kirby having a really good one.
Well, right there, it's just going back to the fact that Little Mac got the read, waiting for him to get back onto the platform, and was just able to line up that smash attack perfectly. Now KO is online.
Oh,
it's hit, so now Cheshire is down to their last stock.
That was a very skillful, lucky hit from Little Mac here. But you know what? Cheshire not going to go down without a fight here. The aerial, the counter there on a read, trying to read that. A very smart play, but almost got Little Mac off the stage with his low recovery. You have to respect Kirby here, as he has about the same speed as Little Mac here. They're playing very quickly. Those hands gotta be cramping up by now. This is a very quick match here. As the
and the big
he's still alive. He's still up. Oh, the neutral B almost catching him. The up B almost gonna get him. If he can at least get one, he's gonna get one. And the confirm there from Marietta. Not going down without a fight. Cheshire not gonna give up just yet. Unfortunate there. Marietta.
Yeah, so that will be the first game here as we get the scores set up here. All right, first game will go to Seton Hill. A lot of carriages on that Little Mac. Just did not drop a stock until that final round there, the end against Cheshire. Just being able to charge up that KO, then using that. I think every single opponent was able to land the KO. So Marietta is going to have to learn how to dodge against that.
The KO, a huge factor in Little Mac's kit. Like he keeps saying, hits like a truck very, very quickly. That they had Marietta unable to get Little Mac off the field. If they got Little Mac off the field in the second and third rounds, I believe that they could have won this. But that Little Mac staying on, I do not know if we will see Little Mac in the second round here. I don't know if they still have to continue having the same person in, or they can swap out.
Yeah, it's a new game, which means it could be a different roster. It can be any order. So, no, it does not have to be Little Mac. It can be someone else. I still think it is going to be a blind pick. So, right now, I think they're talking things over to see who's going to be going up next. So, right now, just waiting to see on the camera who's going to be going in. But they might be taking just a small breather. Okay, hold on. I think now they're just trying to get things set up with the
Other team, yeah.
Yeah, just get everything arranged. But
not
yeah.
a bad showing here from Marietta, showing the technical skills, showing that they know how to punish, the reading. I mean, this is not exactly a loss to hang your head about, because it was shown that Marietta has skills. The other team, unfortunately, outplayed them.
Yeah, what I see a lot in the matches is that all you really need is that one player that can carry.
Yes.
And what we saw that with the Little Mac. So we'll probably see that Little Mac again. Probably not in the first round. Though I'm going to guess that Seton Hill will probably let a couple of the other players to play, but they'll have that player with the Little Mac ready to go when needed.
Would not be unsurprised to see Joker again as well. That ability of his, the persona, a huge kit, a huge factor in his kit here. We have seen a few characters come out, some of the colorful roster of Smash across a bunch of different games. This is a very good one.
Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is they're still kind of planning things. So we'll go and take a small break. We'll be back in just a few minutes and for game 2. All right, and welcome back. We are still getting things set up for game 2, but it does look like the C4 Gamer will be leading out. So I think they're just finalizing the map picks. So we'll see what that's going to be. Right now it's set for Pokemon Stadium 2. It's probably not going to stay as Pokemon Stadium 2, but we'll see in a little bit. While we are waiting, we will go over a couple of other schedules, just so you know what's going on for the rest of the week. So let's go, if you go to events, and let's go pull up the Rainbow Six schedule. So just, because we do have a couple other schedules released right now from the NECC. So our Rainbow Six team will be playing on Wednesdays this semester, although they do have a bye this week. So they will not have their first game until next Wednesday, 8 o'clock against Pace University. So please be sure to join us on Wednesday for that. But this Wednesday, we won't have a stream unless we come up with something the last second. And then on Thursday, we're going to have our Fortnite team premiere. They will be competing in the ECAC, and that's going to be every other Thursday. So they will play this Thursday at 8 o'clock. It'll be still duo format, traditional build, but they're going to be playing 5 games instead of the 3 that you're used to. But then their next match won't be until 2 Thursdays, so on October 10th. So right now, we don't have anything planned for the Thursdays where we don't have a match, but we'll see if we can find something to fill, and I'm sure we can come up with some content for you. And in Overwatch, we'll be playing on Fridays. We do not have the schedule for that just yet. Waiting to get that from NECC. I've been told that we should have it maybe later today. So we will get that up on our social media channels. So if you're not following us right now on Twitch or X, formerly known as Twitter, or Facebook, or YouTube, or Instagram, you should go ahead and do that, all at Marietta Esports. So that way, when that does come out, you will know it. So then you know exactly when our Overwatch team will be playing this Friday. In fact, speaking of times, one thing that is a little different with NECC is the start times are not necessarily going to be the same. Because some may start at 7, some may start at 8, 8:30. It just kind of depends on availability. So that way we reduce the likelihood of reschedules between the teams. It looks like Seton Hill is ready. C4 Gamer is going to be joining. So I think you can go and do Smash Right.
Okay.
Yep. Because we're going to be on the right side here.
Picking Battlefield and Sora Final Form. As we wait for them to get ready, how about Extra Explorer? Thank you for showing the support here with Go C4.
Yeah, cheering on C4 Gamer. We'll see how they do. So we should be starting any second now in this new game.
New game, fresh mindset. Not let the mental get to them. The mental cannot be overstated in any game you play. Keep your mental up along with your gameplay. They're just waiting here.
Okay.
Here we go, ready. Hero.
This is an interesting pick from Seton Hill. Hero has a whole variety of abilities. Now, of course, they all use magic points, so it's about making sure you have the magic points to use those abilities. They're going to go right into this.
We're going to accelerate the speed up here. The one move that I know that will be a confirm move, which is where they try to get the stock. Fourth hero is Oomph. Oomph getting up. Bounce also putting it up. Sizz, I was surprised he didn't try to go for the snooze there. One of the things that Sora cannot block is Sizz. Bounce, basically what it means, it is going to bounce projectile. Hatchet Man. Snooze here. Sora almost gets hit by that.
Hits the freeze, but is able to block out of it right away.
Hero moving through the menus is still, which is a huge thing with Hero. So, people who play Hero have to be quick with their menuing here. And it's a little bit fire going off, and that is
alright. You want to try
down.
You want to learn how to use the buttons? Okay, it's already updated here, but
one down here. And Corey saving C4 Gamer saving that. With Sora's floatingness, he does have a variety. Almost getting hit by that. Just out of the range of the freeze here. A nice 3-hit combo there. Can put him up to 86. Oomph coming out again. Increasing the strength of Hero. Hero has 24 MP here. The MP charged by giving hits to the opponent. Sora with a guard here.
Yeah,
a nice little counter. Caught on the menu, like it said. The menu, a huge bit. Nice there on the ledge guard.
It's actually interesting that they chose the battlefield just because that lightning attack doesn't really do a whole lot because C4 Gamer's lightning does not go through the platforms, but the lightning from Hero does.
An interesting matchup check there. Bounce going out, noting the fire gun, noting that it can be used to confirm. Hatchetman whack getting him. And on a nice skillful play there. I am unfamiliar with most of the moves in Hero's moveset, aside from a few. Psych Up here gonna also get him a little bit more. 114, all C4 Gamer can do is take it back here. Wolf coming out, another one. Bounce coming out again. The counter a little early, trying to read here. And he's gonna put the snooze catches C4 Gamer.
Smash. Yeah, he was trying to use the snooze to catch him in the air to fall, but was able to jump over, but got hit by the up smash. Was just not able to knock out a stock from Hero, unfortunately.
We've seen Final Fight, which was Terry. We've seen Kingdom Hearts, which was Sora. We've seen Dragon Quest, I believe, which is Hero. Smash's colorful roster on display in this match. And I believe Who's next? That is
Cheshire is going to be coming out on
One
the Kirby.
again. Again, they all both have 3 stocks here. Which means that nobody will have to come out.
Yeah, just trying to find his profile. We have quite a few who've played on our Switch, so of course they all have their custom profiles and their button settings.
Yes, the button settings. The settings you can make are huge here. It's what you're comfortable with. They're waiting for the map ban here. Shu Esports. Seton Hill, I believe, gets to pick the map. They're gonna go.
They pick the bands. Because since we lost, we get to pick the map, but they get the band 3.
Final destination here against Hero. This is going to be an interesting one.
Yes, I think this would have been more appropriate for C4 Gamer to use against Seton Hill, just because the Thundaga, I don't know how you
Thundaga.
Okay.
Whatever.
But that was not going through the platform, so Hero was just able to use the platforms as cover. So that put him at a disadvantage. But now everything's open, of course, not going up against Sora again, but that is going to give, just kind of open things up for Cheshire.
Knowing what they're playing against here. An aggressive Hero.
They're going to go straight at this. Those stocks were dropped by Seton Hill. So Cheshire's going to have to go right as soon as they say go.
Aside from maybe a button press here.
Yeah, it's just a button test, but we're going to go straight into it.
Very aggressive. The pressure coming out from Cheshire. He's nice and warm from that last match. Not giving the Hero any time at all to get into that menu to use the spells. I think that's kind of what C4 Gamer, one of C4 Gamer's weaknesses was he gave Hero too much time to look at the menu. Kirby here giving Hero little to no time to open up that menu and use the different spells in his kit. Now it's an interesting choice here, as there are really no projectiles other than Kirby's upbeat. Very well.
Yeah, I think it also gives a little bit of a jumping capability, so it's a nice little bump, but a great stock drop there by Cheshire. Yeah, that's correct.
Nice. Cheshire avenging C4 Gamer a little bit. Kaboom catching Cheshire on an unfortunate play there. 2 stocks to 2, 79 MP, 10%. Again, the pressure is huge here.
I think you're onto something where the strategy here has to try to limit the menu capability, but we do see this able to use some abilities pretty fast, so it is a lot of
catching.
menu.
Almost catching, trying to catch that thwack, catching him as well. A nice up B there to give him enough time to throw away. Yep. Shu is feeling the pressure there. That throwaway, not giving him any time to pick in the map. Heel coming out there. Then Hocus Pocus, aka Snooze. He's waiting. Cheshire knows. He's waiting. Gonna bait this out. A nice launch there. 96 for Cheshire here. And Hero has to respect the edge guard capabilities of Kirby here. Cheshire not going down without a fight. Love to see it. 141. He's still alive here. And now, Cheshire
Down to the last stock, so 1 stock remaining each. Cheshire needs to be able to make a big play on this matchup. And we're already seeing a couple buffs coming out for Hero. Trying to look for that quick thunder attack. Does get it. Going to go for the flame.
Waiting for flame slide. The bounce coming in there to react. Bounce off sizzle. Missing. The pressure, again, the pressure is huge. The pressure will win you games. Blocking on the up B. Able to read. Waiting for the sizz there. The sizz read by Cheshire. Great play. Kaboom!
Yeah, does. He waited, he baited it is what he did. He was holding on the menu, waiting for Cheshire to get in range, and as soon as he clicked that kaboom, just landed it. So unfortunately, Cheshire was not able to take it out. Does take 2 stock, but it's still 6 to 10 remaining in this game.
As I believe this is Breadman coming in.
Yeah, Breadman has been playing quite a bit last year, so this is going to be his first match of the semester. Likes to play DDD a lot, so we'll see if he brings out the DDD again, or if he's going to go with something different. He might have been practicing something else during the off season.
Yes, probably going to. No, DDD coming out here. Very an interesting pick. Again, DDD, a slow character, hard hitter, has a good recovery here. Again, not giving Hero. They need to not give Hero any time to use those spells. They need to keep the MP as low as they possibly can here. If Hero does not have MP, he can't play the game.
The challenge with DDD, because he's slower, is going to give Hero a chance to do more menuing using those abilities. But DDD does have the projectiles, such as the Gordo. He's been doing a lot of combos with the Gordo, of getting some damage out and then doing additional combos. We'll see if he's able to utilize that. But he's a hard hitter, so it's going to come down to can he outmaneuver some of the abilities from Hero and utilize that Gordo. Looks like they are going to go to Pokemon Stadium 2 for the map.
Interesting one here with, I believe, Shu Esports noting that projectile, giving, like we saw with C4 Gamer, giving them a little bit of cover here. I do not know if Gordo hits through the platforms or not.
Does not.
Okay.
So it's going to be an interesting choice with Pokemon Stadium 2 knowing that, but may try to use that to make it difficult to predict where that Gordo is going to go. They are going to get started up. Seton Hill will have to drop the first 2 stocks.
Yes. Here we go. The King DDD is slow, a character that is slow, hard hitting, as we said before. But let's see if he can play very aggressively here. An aggressive play style will win this. As DDD with his hammer can kill at 60%. 2 taunts coming out. The match has begun. Hocus Pocus used on himself. I believe that was a misfire on the move. And they're just waiting for that kaboom. He cat kaboom and hit it back at him.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits with DDD, because his inhale is actually able to use the projectiles from his enemies, so might be able to counter some of the abilities from Hero. But we already see 1 stock drop by Breadman, where Hero is only at 20%. So despite the inhales, not able to get a whole bunch of damage, and we're already seeing that Hero is putting even more damage out very quickly.
Very quickly. Pressure. Again, pressure. Huge. Nice spot dodge there by Hero. Hero sitting in one spot, dodging the attack to set something up. He is baiting out that weight. He's baiting out that. And that is not, that had the effect animation for a stock. And
yeah,
yes.
He just lined up that kaboom ready to go. But now Breadman is down to his last stock. Still needs to make a big play onto Hero to take him out.
51%. The Gordo being blocked by Bounce. Big play. It still can happen. He has a dream. Please, Hatchet Man coming out, almost could have punished him, spinning him out off stage. Spinning him out off stage again. 2 inhales in a row. Shu noting this. 97 here. The edge guard capabilities, and he's just gonna spin him out a 3rd time. Shu waiting it out.
Well, tried to rake the read, but does dodge though.
Very, very quick. Sucking in his own there.
Big body slam will take down the Hero.
Hero has, and you
can see the relief from him. He's like, because that was getting pretty close, getting down to his last stock, but was able to clutch it out because he's definitely
very happy about that one.
He was definitely trying to go for the inhaled smash combo where he spits him out and then lines it with the hit, but just could not miss. Missed it 3 times actually. But getting that body slam was huge. But here's the thing though, he's down to his last stock and there's still 9 stocks remaining for Seton Hill, so we'll see what Seton Hill decides to bring out. I would think that it would not bring out the Little Mac again, but they might bring out something else, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Visible relief and happiness on the camera from Breadman here. That was a very well put in match. How about Seton Hill on that? Little bit of a dodge there. Very technical read. He saw it, waited it out, got up on stage, bam, behind.
Yeah. It's just like any other fighting game where a lot of it is reading what your opponents are going to do and being able to predict when to use your abilities. So a lot of patience came out from that hero, knowing when to use things like the kaboom, when to use the bounce, but just being able to time those properly just shows that you've been playing for a very long time.
You know, changing intuition, something you build in this game. And we're going to change the stage here to Final Destination. An interesting pick, considering there are no platforms, which means Breadman here at the advantage.
Well, not necessarily.
Banjo-Kazooie. An interesting character pick.
Yeah.
Don't know much about his kit here.
Banjo-Kazooie has a pretty nice toolkit. I mean, one of his big mechanics. Have you ever played Banjo-Kazooie?
I know about the
invincibility feathers. Yeah, he's got. So first off, you get 5 of those. We can charge and just do free damage, and you don't take any hits. So we're probably going to see him utilize that a lot, especially knowing that DD is onto his last stock. We're going to try to get as much damage onto it as possible, but we'll also try to use those eggs and grenades as well as the projectiles. But I haven't played a whole lot of Banjo-Kazooie on this game, but I've liked what I've seen so far when playing it. But there's that invincibility. Already using 2 of those. There's the third one. Just trying to get those free charges out. Gordo comes out, goes for the second, but there's the fourth one. He's got 1 more left for this stock.
It's 92. A huge slam there.
And there's the last
final one.
But it might be enough because DDD is already 121%. So while Banjo can't use that invincibility feathers anymore,
Gordo coming out. Very good on the catch. 2 very heavy hitting characters. Waiting on that one. A spike there on the back. The crowd chanting DDD. We want to see the win from DDD. 173 here. The super armor coming in handy there. Will not be able to capitalize. It is still possible.
And we're seeing one of the weaknesses with the Gordos as well. It's a projectile that can be launched back, and it can do damage to Breadman as well. So we've already seen him get hit a couple times by it. But right now, big hit there. Breadman is at 207, so
and it's just going to be
one charge attack. But he did a phenomenal job there, taking out a stock there, just knowing how high his damage percent was, but still able to get that stock off was helpful. But of course, Marietta's down to their last player, and it's going to be Ginger Ale having to try to take out 8 stocks.
It's possible. It can be done. After this, I believe Seton Hill still has 2 more players.
Yeah.
If I'm right, and in my opinion, if I'm Seton Hill, I wait and pull the Little Mac out at the end.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It just kind of depends on how this matchup goes. We do see Ginger Ale bring out the Corin once again, and we'll see what map Marion wants to play, but this is essentially the match for the Pioneers. If Ginger Ale gets taken out, then Seton Hill will win the series, but we'll have to take out 8 stocks if we want to go to a Game 3. I've seen it done. It's not impossible, but gonna have to play very high level. Gonna go with Kalos Pokemon League. I believe that may be one of Ginger Ale's favorite maps, but don't quote me on it. But I know they like to play that one quite often.
We're getting loose a little bit. Mental not affected by the last game. You saw there on the camera, jamming a little bit to the music. Still Calamari Incantation. High energy, Ginger Ale. It has high energy. Still jamming a little bit here. Having a little bit of fun right now.
I think I'm just waiting for Seton Hill to be ready.
Boom shakalaka shakalaka, cheering on Breadman with that 1 stock taken out. We appreciate your support and the chat as well. More jamming here.
Yeah, just kind of waiting here. I mean, that's one thing that's fun about the lobby, is just the lobby music. But all right, we are underway. So let's see if Ginger Ale can close in that gap and try to get the Pioneers to a Game 3. Banjo-Kazooie is going to have to drop a stock.
Yes.
But a lot of it's going to be countered. The thing about those invincibility feathers is they can't really be countered. So he's going to have to be able to dodge a lot of those. And there's
Taunts
one.
coming out. There's one. Very good bait out there. One of Corn's moves, I don't know, I don't remember if it's the side B or the down B is the counter, the side B with the axe. After a certain minute, after a certain amount has gone out, after amount of the move has come out, it has super armor, which again is a huge thing for invincibility feathers. Waiting on the charge attack here. 3 of the 5 here.
We're seeing that Jinro's trying to utilize the grenades that come out. Oh, the stun! Yeah, that's a great bite there. But we've seen a couple of times Jinro able to grab those grenades and use it back against Banjo. So great awareness of Banjo's
intuition, the awareness of Ginger Ale. The tactical sound, a parry coming in from Banjo here. As now they're just waiting it out to fall back down onto the stage. Unfortunate here.
Yeah, try to go for those down smashes, did not connect. So that's already one stock down.
Oh,
it's a nice aerial there.
Aerial 116 here. You gotta end the round. Come on, you gotta end the stock, and Ginger Ale does. But the unfortunate part, the double-edged sword of this. Banjo has all 5 feathers back, I believe. That's 45% on it, blocking the grenade, reading it, 2% to the Banjo. Nice block there, a throw almost into that. Banjo giving almost no time. Aggressive playstyle, all interrupting the invincibility there. Huge play from Ginger Ale. A slam, a hit throw, almost mixed there.
Dodges the grab there, dodges another one of the feathers, goes for the bite, does not get it at 114%. Going to be a bit challenging because Ginger Ale needs to make sure it has some stocks on the remaining fighters. It's not just about winning this round, it's about staying alive for the future rounds. But right now it's going to be very difficult, and 167% goes down to their last stock. Banjo still only at 31, uses another feather down to 2.
Oh, an unfortunate miss there.
Well, I was trying to go for a read thinking Banjo was going to go that way, but it decided not to.
Reed's huge part of this game, and Banjo keeps trying to go for that dash grab, both on one stock. The final feather for Banjo. Gonna probably say that's 78. On Banjo. Tries to go for the grab there too. Unfortunately, gonna miss. I'm surprised I haven't seen the move yet. Oh, parry. Parry coming out. Oh, she just sidesteps that Corin. 103. Boeing trying to go for the confirm. Trying to go for the confirm here. We have to confirm this.
Dodges the slam. Tries to go for the stun. Does not get a big hit by Banjo.
103% here. The one mechanic that in Ultimate that is different from the other Smash Bros. Games. If you go far enough up the stage, you will take 1 damage per second. See, 117, 118.
Yeah, big up smash there. Banjo's gonna be looking for the
a nice spot dodge to get behind him. Grenade going out. Has to respect it at the percentage that we're at. They're playing very quickly, and it's...
And a huge play there from Ginger Ale keeps the Pioneers alive.
Visible relief, visible celebration. Very happy with that one. Big smile on Ginger Ale's face.
But 1 stock and a dream is still alive for Ginger Ale. So now it's a matter of who will Seton Hill bring out next. Will we see the return of Joker? Will we see the return of Little Mac? Will we see something else?
Those are the only 2 possibilities that we have left now. Probably riding a wave of momentum here from that last one. Very conscientious of the stocks here. Let's see if Ginger Ale can keep the foot. Let's hope Marietta can keep their foot on the accelerator and never let off. Aggressive play styles here.
The challenge is going to be with only 1 stock. You're going to have to not take a lot of damage. Has to get some quick stocks. Everyone cheer on. Just as a reminder, we are on a 3-minute stream delay, so what you're seeing happened 3 minutes ago. So I'm glad everyone's all hyped up.
Yes. Very, very happy. Give them the old razzle-dazzle.
So give Ginger Ale your energy. Even though this is going to happen 3 minutes later for you, but still give them your energy. But You will see it.
It's possible we'll take his feather.
Well, they're still commenting on the matchup with Banjo-Kazooie.
3 minutes
Because that happened
here.
3 minutes ago. But now we're going to see what the map's going to be. It doesn't look like it's going to be Kalos. Seton Hill will get to choose the map.
Kind of having a little bit of fun here as they waited. Jamming the Calamari incantation. Mental, not really an issue here for Ginger Ale. As I said before. The sting.
It's definitely not an
Oh,
issue.
they're
No.
just, no, she's messing around with the menu to the beat. Brady's trying to. A bit of fun going out. Probably keeping the hands warm too. A huge thing. Keeping the hands warm with this game. Town and City coming out for Marietta. Going in with one stock. Let's see who Ginger Ale is up against. It's Byleth and Corin. Same game. Both Fire Emblem heroes here. Byleth, a high risk, high reward character. High aggression. Heavy hitting. This is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, and Ginger Ale has to drop 2 stocks first. Byleth has a lot of weapons in her toolkit, and Marietta's actually played against Byleth before. We had someone who played at least a little bit of Byleth, so they kind of at least are aware of the abilities. So now it's just going to be a matter of how well can Ginger Ale play against this Byleth.
How their fate is clear. And let's hope that the fates are in Marietta's favor here. There it was. I will have to take my previous comment off the record about the side B, and it is not on Violet Corin. It is on Shu Esports right now. That little move.
A lot of it still comes down to Ginger Ale just needs to minimize the amount of damage taken. Doing a pretty good job so far right now.
Oh, the bite coming out. Nice stunning bite there. Very. They are respecting each other, knowing that they are both heavy-hitting characters. Big part of Shu Esports' pick is the range of that spear, which we also saw with Sora. Bigger sword means a bigger hitbox on that sword. A nice start.
If they got there fast enough, would have been able to get a killing blow, drop a stock.
Just waiting out that nice turnaround, and that is a stock down from Seton. Obviously, Ginger Ale very warmed up, riding a wave of momentum. Let's hope that this continues here. This is a very
Big up attack there from Violet. Ginger Ale's at 47%. As a reminder, Ginger Ale is on their last stock. Cannot take a whole lot of damage. It needs to stay alive to get into the last round. But now we're seeing that Violet coming alive. Ginger Ale already at 123%.
Spike coming back. 59, there was that move. Tried to go for the confirmed kill. Very Violet. Ginger Ale reading the play very quickly. Coming in close, closing in, and stopping it. The shot from the bow coming out. Oh,
there's the arrow, and that is going to be the game. So a good effort by Ginger Ale, but unfortunately will not be enough. The Pioneers will fall against Seton Hill. But we did see an improvement with the matchup. So we'll go ahead and go to the score screen, not the break. We use
score.
Yeah, go score, and that'll be 2 for right there. But all right, but yeah, that will be it. So unfortunately, Pioneers did not win, but we do see the improvements in Game 2. So they did make some adjustments and taken some more stocks.
The break probably a huge factor in that. Probably went over a lot. The stocks count coming a little lower. Originally 4-2-12. Now it was 7-2-12. Almost a 3-point difference from game 1 and 2. They learned from their mistakes. Unfortunately, it was not enough. We saw Marietta come alive a little bit here in the second game.
Yeah, they'll just take from this and learn from next week, because I think it was even mentioned in the chat. Unlike the other NECC leagues where the divisions are based on kind of your skill and your placements. There's not really a way to do that in Smash. So it is based on region. So it's kind of hard to tell who they're going to be go up against. But these are schools that are pretty close in proximity, well, somewhat close in proximity. But yeah, that's going to be it for us here today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for helping with commentating.
You're welcome. One final thing. Boom shakalaka laka. 3 minutes from now, yes, you did time travel. We were on a 3-minute delay.
All right. So for all the latest updates of what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, X, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shout out to all of you for following, for watching, for subscribing. We truly appreciate your support. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great night.